Razorbacks, led by this man. Wearing the red, we are getting set to tip it up here in Dallas, and it is Arkansas winning the opening tip. 4 impact transfers on this Baylor team this season, and Omier is one of them. Norchad Omier, the Miami. A lot of perimeter passing early on for Arkansas, trying to carve up this defense. Ivisic, 7'2", and his shot off the mark. Drew is not messing around. 2 monster teams to start this season, and Gonzaga now here in Arkansas as the backdoor cut. VJ.
3-point shooting team early in the year. I like the move early by Baylor. Not sure they won't stick with it for a while. And in an NBA Pro arena, not a bad idea to go zone against an Arkansas team that has not shot the ball well. Nice run against Gonzaga, so Cal prepared for what the film showed him. And Scott Drew's won a ton of games. And
John Wall hand on it. Arkansas has the steal. They're looking to push it 2-on-1. Boogie Fland. The cleanup bucket. Interesting to see how he runs the show. Nunn with the shot clock winding down at 3, knifing through, missing the lay-in.
Really rotate to that area, keeping that ball on the perimeter.
Inside of Ivisic, and he has hacked a good dish.
On Wednesday night.
Ivisic, one of the many Kentucky. Some are in the weight room, and they feel like he has a better foundation starting this year than he did at Kentucky. Prize, as he's on the floor with Roach at the same time. And there is Wright drawing the whistle. He is a guy. This is an offense that will show 4 guards for much of this game. There is none from deep, and he nails the 3.
That's one
position. That was Theo coming over with the help. Boogie Fland the other way, and Roach. They're going to say Connell's All-American. And Jimmy, this is a kid who just turned 18.
Loaded, fantastic freshman class this year.
White could not get that one over Theo. Omier trying to work inside, and it rolls off the rim. That shot 21% from deep in their first game against Lipscomb on Wednesday. Right in the paint. Look at the havoc. Arkansas easily break it. Oh my! Theo comes down hard as he is fouled. Moving his feet, staying in front of Wright, has to get rid of it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Inside, and Omier stay in this zone.
The ball's got to get below the free throw line extended. Good things will happen.
Theo off the mark, now 0 for.
We can't truthfully judge Baylor until probably the middle of December.
Omier showing the strength, gets his own miss.
Wow.
And he is just too tough inside.
He just wears you out.
Here in Dallas.
It's that Baylor transition defense.
Foul call as Carter Knox missing from deep.
That 3-point shooting for Arkansas continues to struggle. Now 0 for 8 in this game.
4 years at Duke, and he talked very highly. He said, I didn't want to leave Duke, but I didn't really get the opportunity to play a point guard. And
shoot, the game gets hard, really hard.
Nice pump fake. And Theo going by his man. 2 point guards on the floor now for Baylor. Has a corner 3. And Celestine
jumps off. It did not jump off in the game film at Gonzaga, but it has jumped off in this arena tonight.
Steal by Arkansas. Wagner has numbers, 3-on-2, and he takes it himself for the lane.
Arkansas has to score every time.
Trying to set up the offense. 6 seconds on the shot clock. None. Crowd wanted a carry, nothing called, and he cans the. Baylor got blown out their first game of the season, but this is a different. As Nunn sets up the offense. Good hand by Theo. Away from behind. Getting downhill. Edgecombe throws it up top, and O'Jon went up.
Way beyond words that we normally use.
Theo inside. He's been the most effective offense. Edgecombe thought about it. Now they'll hoist it. And they left that one short. Up ahead. Roach jump stop and the soft touch at full.
And you got to get that ball inside the zone.
Thero, and there is the first three of the game. Well, now they find him on the block. One-on-one against Brazil, the taller man. And a kick ball called against Arkansas as they get it around the perimeter. Right with a pick and roll with O'Meara. And the runner, Robert Wright. Thanks in part defensively to their zone defense that Arkansas was not expecting tonight. Thero in the paint, off the mark. And a rebound. In the first game of the Ally tip-off in Charlotte, with the second game between Virginia Tech and Iowa at ESPN2.
At Southern Cal. I love Madison Booker down at Texas. UConn is going to be tested more this year than last. Physical point guard up top. Got him deep in the tournament last year as a freshman.
Out in on the men's and women's side of the game. As Edgecombe knocks down both. Wagner gets inside the kick out. Richmond off of 2 feet. And he reached out to a bunch of schools, but Baylor was the only one who agreed to it. So this is part of a home series. And that's a credit to both of these programs agreeing to play a game at this. But this is where Arkansas excels in transition, using their athleticism as DJ Wagner goes coast to coast.
I'm telling you, every time.
When we had that exhibition game against Kansas, Boogie Flan did whatever.
It's on both ends. And a lot of those high-profile.
Brazil has the steal for Arkansas. Boogie Flan pulling from the boogie down. Bronx. The steal by Roach, and coming the other way is Nunn. Nunn with a hesitation, and it pinned. Richmond the third. Arkansas. DJ Edgecombe, Richmond trying to run it down. But Edgecombe. Brazil, and an offensive foul. He was called for the push-off with that offensive destination. There's Roach, and nobody stops his drive. Knocks up top, and Brazil throws it down.
Very good job.
Arkansas has never led tonight. As Roach looks at the shot clock, it's at 1, and a facial. That blowout loss against the Zags showed us where we are and how we need to improve as Edgecombe hangs in the air. Thero bodied by Roach, the fadeaway jumper, and it goes. Adu Thero with a tough 2. This is the glass. Thero. John L. Davis will step into one.
For Scott Drew.
Wagner thought about it on the deck. His runner, 2 struck out. 3 ball. O'Meara with position, the offensive putback.
O'Meara just whipped Big Z. O'Meara fanned the ball.
Flan, he will launch from deep, and he rattles into 3. As Arkansas starts. Wagner with his back to the basket, and he finds a way to put it in.
Just scoring before Baylor's defense. Selection Sunday.
Nunn left alone, top of the key, and he nails the 3. Avicic said, it's my time. Spin, lefty hook, missing everything. And calling for the high ball screen. Edgecombe, he looks pretty good to me.
And he and I were on the same staff together at Oklahoma State for a year. I knew back then, like, he just had a knack, man, with his.
One of the toughest places to play in the country. Right now, Jaden Nunn has been taken over, hit his 4th 3 as Thero rings out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Edgecombe. When you look at this Baylor team, they go really about 7 deep. Because they're still without Langston Love inside. Tough fit now.
Big loss. Another, 42% career 3-point guy, 6'5".
Just too much strength inside.
Hours later, I was on the phone with him. I pulled into my neighborhood, and I told him I was driving to see. I know the heart of Scott Drew, and I know the heart of John Calipari that they have for people. I think is a really big.
Jump stop, and DJ Wagner gets the runner to go. Celestine, and he gets in on the action.
Just a lack of awareness by Arkansas. Players from UMass to Memphis to Kentucky, he'll do the same thing in Arkansas.
Knocks at it half. Baylor answered with now a 17-8 run.
It's offensive.
An offensive foul called at Arkansas. Working with the shot clock winding down. Brazil, his three off the mark. Contact.
Arkansas's got numbers. Can they take advantage of it?
Wagner had it stripped away by none, and it's off. Celestine just hit one. And an offensive rebound. John L. Davis.
And there's no question, he's a natural scorer that can carry you in stretches, and it would behoove.
Celestine off the double screen. That was blocked by Brazil. Brazil broke out before they had the ball and rocked in the rim. Davis with a man on his hip. And outscoring Arkansas to open up this 9-point lead. But he looks healthy there as John L. Davis at the runner.
John, that'd be a pretty good target inside that zone.
On the block. And Boogie Flan fighting over the screen, and he will draw. Arkansas has never led in this game. Thero. Mid-range jumper, and it goes. Game opening international in Paris this season. Roach. Missing everything.
Arkansas fans.
Arkansas, they are blitzing everything right now. Corner pocket off. This crowd waiting to erupt off the mark. Celestine with a rebound.
This looks like a
Flan splits the D. Can't finish off the window good. Ivicic cleans the glass. 1-on-3. Nelly Davis is going. O'Meara comes down the middle, and there's no help.
It's reversed. Boogie Flan, the defender at the top of the screen, is in a real bind because
Arkansas has been scoreless in over 2 minutes. As Adu Thero puts an end
to early this week. He said, I'm just telling you, after a 30.8-point beatdown, I've had my team's full attention all week
on that, because that stuff does show up on the floor.
Arkansas with only 5 fouls.
Inside they go to O'Meara, double team, and it doesn't matter. Just puts on the brakes.
Don't foul now.
2 seconds. Edgecombe. As DJ Edgecombe, and he is fouled going up as O'Meara cleared the floor. 9 on the shot clock. Extra passes to Roach from the wing, and
1 through 5 switching at Gonzaga was a travesty.
Has got to go here. Boogie Flan with a hand in his face, nothing but nylon. It is Edgecombe 2 of 4 from the line tonight, and he knocks the first. Oh, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second, and he won't get it off.
Man, so impressed